Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Uruk Fighting Championship. I am your host, Anarchy, and today we have some blockbuster matches lined up for you to see. But first, let's recap what happened in round 2. Douche the Destroyer lit the Rock Crusher ablaze. Skog the Kinslayer was slain by one of his kin, Mosfell the Executioner. Feldush Giggles used brute force to turn Horhog the Painted's head into paste. Gorefell Swordmaster used a combination of Whirlwind Blades and Curse damage to defeat Snagog. Nakra the Red defeated his color-coordinated foe, Hoshu the Blue. Hoshu Manhunter defeated his hooded doppelganger, Thrak the Relentless. Crack the Funny One made a joke out of Kugaluga the Whisperer. And Zlamlug the Swordsmith used poison attacks to drain the light from Mosfell's eyes. Now that you're caught up on the events of round 2, we'll begin round 3 with Prackjaws versus Kaka the Biter.
Get ready to lose!
In a rather close match, Prack mercilessly hacked Kaka the Biter apart. Up next, we have two poison-wielding shield bearers. Ukron Bloodstorm will be taking on Falgoom Rawhead.
This is where your journey ends. No one is a match for me.
In a match where momentum was constantly switching between opponents, Ukram walked away with a victory over Falgoon. In our next match, we have unfinished business between two orcs. Pigug the Shadow and Ronk the Legend will be fighting to prove who would have won the matchup they were denied long ago.
I will put you in your place.
We're running out of victims already? I want you here!
Although Ronk started off strong, Pigug mounted a comeback and defeated the Legend. Up next, we have Krook Bloodaxe taking on Ishka the Mad in a match that's shaping up to be pretty one-sided. Can Ishka overcome the odds? We'll find out in our next match.
A kettle! In the kettle!
Two mice! Squeaky, squeaky!
Amateur! Buttons! See me kill you!
Much like his matchup with Krook the Gluttonous, Krook made short work of Ishka the Mad. However, our next match will be between two doppelgangers from different parts of Middle-earth. Juice the Destroyer will be taking on Mosfell the Executioner.
Put you in your place. I want a challenge. Anyone got one for me? You want some? You want some? Miss me? You want some?
In a round that was expected to go either way, it ended up being much more one-sided than previously expected. Douche the Destroyer gave Mosfell a taste of his own medicine and executed the executioner. Up next, it is truly David versus Goliath in our next matchup, as we have the orc we all know and love, Feldouche Giggles, taking on one of his hardest challenges yet, Gorfell Swordmaster. Will Feldouche be able to overcome his underdog status to defeat Gorfell, or will the combination of Whirlwind Blades and Hate of Pain be too much for him to handle?
You ready for a lesson in warfare? Never done glad to kill. Missed me.
In an unexpected turn of events, Feldouche was able to get off to an early lead that Gorfell was unable to catch up to as the fight went on, and so Feldouche advances into the next round. In our next match, Knocker the Red will be taking on another Hoshu Manhunter. Will he suffer the same fate as the Hoshu before him did? It's time to find out.
I'm just a trifle. Nothing for you to worry about.
You better be a real fighter, and not a brainless gag. No.
In an extremely close matchup, Hoshu Manhunter narrowly edged out a victory against Knocker the Red. In our final match of round 3, Proc the Funny One and Lamluke Swordsmith will be fighting to secure the final position in the bracket for our next round.
The diet begins now! Not my dying, though. Doc Lord, no. You want to be my next victim? Fine.
Lamluke made short work of Proc the Funny One, asking his corpse after the match, "Who's laughing now?" That concludes round 3 of the UFC. Join us next time where we will have many highly anticipated matchups, such as Prackjaws vs Ukron Bloodstorm, Pigug the Shadow vs Krook Bloodaxe, and a couple more. I have been your host, and I hope to see you again soon.